I first started drawing when I was a kid because I used to get the W.H. Smith boxes of paints when I was a kid for Christmas, and I just spent all Christmas using those, and it kind of just kicked off from there really. My illustration style is very cute. I like things with little smiley faces, and I like to put stars on everything, and I like pretty colours, and it's quite girly. My career highlight has definitely been getting cards in Paperchase. Paperchase was where I looked up to illustration wise when I was growing up as a kid. I just always bought their products, and actually seeing my cards on the shelf available to buy and people looking at them was so satisfying, like having a made product in your hands that you've seen from the beginning to now it's in a shop and people can purchase it and have it in their homes, really satisfying. So I think that was definitely the best moment of my career. In summer, the studio that I worked in everyone was made redundant because they were shutting the studio, which was really hard. It was the hardest time in my career because I absolutely loved the job. It was such a nice job and I was working for customers that I liked, but sadly the industry's just changing. Like greeting cards, people want to say like happy birthday on Facebook, and people don't send cards as much, so adapting to how the industry is changing has been a learning point. So I'm now looking at more going into designing kids wear and items for children, because I know that's an industry that's going to be around forever. Like greeting cards might die, but kids are always going to need clothes and backpacks. So I think it's just taught me to be adaptable to how the world's changing. I've worked freelance for a couple of months, so I was working part-time doing kids wear design and then freelance for a couple of days a week at the same time. It's really nice because you can get up at 8 o'clock and work in your pyjamas, which is not very professional, but it is very comfy. The most difficult thing about working as an illustrator is that your work is so personal to you. It's a part of you. It was there before you went to uni, and it means so much. It's more than just going to work. So if someone doesn't like something, you're like, oh, please don't not like it because it's my baby, and it just means a lot to you. So when things don't go how you want them to go, it's a bit scarier than just doing an office job because it's so personal. When I get a brief, I'm a big mood boarder, so I like to collect as much reference as possible. I search Pinterest. I really love kids blogs, so I'll be looking for reference on those. And I'm thinking about, I love to plan the shape, so how can I make the shape of an elephant fresh? They've been drawn 500 times before, so how can I make it interesting? So I'm looking at that. I like to have a colour plan at the beginning of each artwork, so you know what direction you're going in, and then I'll make a rough so you can check with your client if you're going in the right direction. And then after they've okayed that, I'll start working on the main illustration. I spend loads of time with my boyfriend hiding in this house. I'm a bit of a Netflix person. I like a pair of cosy socks and chilling with the dog, so just being indoors really.